Hello guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'll be talking about freelancing. As you guys might be knowing that I'm a freelancer myself in digital marketing and I've been working as a freelancer for past 2 years, and in these 2 years I have seen ups and downs and the bad side of freelancing, good side of freelancing. So in this video, I'll be mostly speaking about the good side of the freelancing, why someone should start freelancing. There are reasons why I have not stopped freelancing and started with a job. It has many goods and bad side of it. So why someone should start freelancing, or what are the benefits that I actually experienced after starting freelancing. The number one is the flexibility of time. As you guys might be knowing about this, this is the most evident part, or when someone thinks about freelancing, this is the first part that comes into mind. You can work at any time, you can work at night, you can work at morning, and this is the one part where everyone looks up to the freelancing. Freelancing है तो भाई मतलब सुबह काम करो रात को काम करो, it's of no issue. The quality of the work or is more important right here. I would say this is right to some extent, but it also some bad sides to it. Not bad exactly. You might be, if you have a client from US, you might need to work at night time, and not night time exactly, but you might have to attend a call for, let's say, 50 minutes or 30 minutes at night time, let's say at 11 p.m. So this is kind of small adjustment that you have to see, but apart from that, you really have a big flexibility of time from the like morning to your usual 9 to 5. If you want to work at that time, you can work it, but many a time it's not about the number of hours that matters here. It also matters that at what time you start working. Again, in my case, I prefer to work at 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 6 p.m. But it also gives me flexibility. Like if I have to attend some event at the evening, I can do that. I can start working at 7 and then finish off by noon. If you are an employer, you need to take permission from your founder that I'll be leaving at this time, or if you have to coordinate with your other colleagues that bhaiya, please switch it off, like I have to go at this time, I have to attend something. So that kind of hitchhikach is not there. You just directly go there, and it's completely your responsibility, and it's up to you when you work with. And the second part is no commutation, no transportation. This is the table that I work in. This is the table I work in. This is the come here. I wake up from my bed. I freshen up, do my exercises, do everything, and I just jump right here to my desk. Though there are people who have started work from home, like in the large corporates and the small businesses, but after the pandemic is getting over, there are businesses that are getting starting off, and they want their employers to come back to the office. In general, work from home is really good because it saves time, lot of time in the transportation, saves money, which is usually good big amount in cities like Mumbai and Bangalore and all. So it saves time, it saves money, it saves a lot of energy. You can work from in your shorts. This is kind of flexibility that freelancing or work from home gives. Benefit number 3: freelancing gives us the flexibility to choose your projects. Suppose when I was working in a company, the usual method is like one day the manager or senior appears and he says that, Achuth, you know what, this is the new client that we received. This is our new client. You have to start working on it. You have to do this. That's it. So you have no flexibility of saying no to that, because that's how it is. You are not the person who filters out the client that with whom what kind of projects that you want to work in. For example, I'm a fresher who is joining a company, and I realized that after working for certain hours in website development team, I felt that I'm not enjoying website development. After 1 month of working there, I can't say that I'm not enjoying this. I want to go to PPC, or I want to go to SEO team. Since they had one vacancy for a freshers in website development, they have hired you there, but they can't move you to other departments or other teams. But if you're a freelancer, let's say that I work with one website development team and I see that there are a lot of haphazard way, or the time was, or the client was coming back and forth for revisions or changes. So I realized that Achuth, I'm not enjoying this part. I want to try with other one. So as this project ends, you have the flexibility, or you have the independence or freedom to choose another type of projects. Let's say you want to work with PPC projects, go for it. Benefit number 4 of being a freelancer is the ability to choose with whom you want to work with, which you won't really find in a job. In a job, you are given a position in a team, and it might be possible that you are not comfortable working with the team that is around you. Your colleagues are not here. There might be ups and downs in your relationship with your colleagues. There's also possibility that the client that you're working with, they are not polite. So in those cases, There's no option left for you to say no to this client or the colleagues that you're working with. You have to, because you're in a part of a team, you have no other choice than working with them. But as a freelancer, even this I have experienced in my personal career. While I was working as a freelancer, I get to know the client before I onboard them. I speak with them with the introductory call. I speak them while there's negotiation happens for the pricing, and at times, and there are other calls that we explain the process of these are the strategies before the calls, before onboarding. So in this initial interaction of 1 month, I get to know that this is how this person interacts, this is how good he or she is, the kind of appreciation they show by looking at our work is very good. So that makes us comfortable. Even before onboarding a client, we have that independence of choosing a client. I get to know about the team members, the founders, the managers, how they're dealing the process. Or from this in the initial 1 month itself, I get to know how they are. The fifth point and the best part, my favorite part of being a freelancer, is access to intangible assets. So what do I mean by intangible assets? Have you heard about this saying that you're an average of 5 person that you hang out with? It's a say, or it's a quote by Jim Rohn, who is a motivational educational speaker, and it is rightly applicable in this my case. It's applicable to every cases, but I realized its importance when I got into freelancing. So if I had 3 calls or 5 calls in a day, I'm pretty sure that 3 of them are with the founders. So what happens is, like, when I talk to this kind of people, I spend 3 hours or 2 hours of my day with, if I'm interacting with founders who are generating big revenue in lakhs or in crores. If I'm able to talk to them, I get a mindset from them, or I get to learn stuff from them. How they're handling the team, who are 30 members. I get to know that how to manage them, what are tools that they're using. I get to know about his vision for his business. So these are kind of stuff that I get to learn when we speak with this kind of people. You understand that you do not have to be bossy to manage a company. You can be humble, and at the same time you can manage your team and make them very productive. Different automate your business. So this kind of talks, or this kind of valuable conversation you can have when you have access to this kind of founders or senior members who have experience of 10 years, 15, 20 years of experiences. So when you are a fresher, so that is something which I never imagined, or while I was starting off as a freelancer. But this is one of favorite part of being a freelancer. You get to directly speak to founders. So how the usual conversation goes is casual conversation that we have apart from the business. While having conversation about the business, they tell us, and they are not always limited to marketing. When you apart from that, they also teach us many things beyond marketing, so which is very helpful for me. We also do have a casual conversation where they share the books that they're reading, the places they visited. There are times where I share my problems and they give us me a valuable solution. So if it was a consulting call, I would have to pay them. So that how valuable it is. So, and I get to do it for free. I get to have that access for free. So these are some intangible assets of freelancing which you can have access. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be adding more, and I'll be sharing more of my experiences as a freelancer, and I hope you will start learning it, and I hope you won't repeat the mistakes that I'm making in my journey. Thank you guys. All the best. Bye.